My child, I need you to understand something very important right away. Your heart is open to take in this truth right now because your mind is ready to receive it. Do not think that this is just an idea. It goes straight from my heart to yours. I'm telling you, my dear child, that the next 3 days are very important. Those aren't normal times in history. They are named by me for specific reasons. Expect a change for those who really listen and are ready to follow my advice. Your way, things will become clearer in the future. The weight you've been carrying will lift. There is about to be a new era start. The unfolding is for those whose spirits are ready and who are ready to move forward. I ask you, my dear, do you really understand? Are you really hearing me? Are you willing to accept what I offer? The 3 days that are coming up are very important. Please fully understand this truth, my child. My idea is coming out, and it will move forward whether you find it easy or hard. Whenever I mark certain days, my child, I'm not just giving you information about the calendar. I'm giving you a direct call to action. This is not something to think about later. It is a clear command given at a certain time. Ignoring it would make the gifts I want to give take longer to arrive. You have entered a new era, and eras like these need a new response from you. Let me make this clear. Dear one, this is not the time to be unsure or wait quietly. Right now is not the time to put off your answer or look for more information. No change is needed. Instead, now is the time to be fully involved and ready to move forward. Now is the time to say that you are ready to follow my lead, even if it means going against what you know. There is a big difference between the next 3 days. They have a special meaning that is meant to serve a certain purpose. What you can see and what you can't see will depend on how alert and focused you are during this time. There have always been exact gaps and points in time for me. When I talk about certain days, it's never by chance. It is always done with a clear goal in mind. This is how I connect what you can't see with what you do see, so that when the time comes, those who are ready will enter what I have prepared. As I speak, get ready, because the next 3 days will be very important. When I write down the time, it means that my plans are moving forward exactly as planned. Dearly loved child, I know that some of you have been sad for a long time. Some people have been quiet, battles, while others seem to be making progress without any problems. But listen carefully to this. Now is the right time for you. These 3 days are my way of showing that I will pay attention to what was missed. I will draw attention to what was ignored. I will raise up what was thrown away. You will experience a huge change in your life after this time if you are ready. In my overall design, a 3-day period has a special value. The reason isn't just luck. It points to a time of change and new life. When I mark 3 days, it means that an earlier way of being is coming to an end. A big change is taking place, and something new and powerful is about to appear. Setting times is something I do on purpose. Setting aside 3 days for something means the end, a big change, and a strong coming out. Your old way of being won't work in the new place I've set up for you. This is why you might feel some pain. A deep healing is about to happen. These aren't just numbers on a calendar. There are certain times for by showing you what has been growing in your spirit for a long time. I have set aside these exact moments, and I want this realization to happen over the next 3 days. You might be wondering, why now, my child? Why these 3 days? It's because this is the time that my holy will sets. This isn't just a date on the calendar. That's when my eternal goal comes into your present experience in a very important way. It's now that I say it. This particular time is not a mistake, and it can't be used instead. When I set such a specific time, it's because your growth requires an immediate response. Please allow me to explain. There are times to get ready, times to grow, and times to keep going in silence. But there is also a time frame for getting the result. Some of you have worked hard, even though things were hard. It has been hard for you to bear. You have been waiting in silence, wondering if I forgot about you. Now I'm going to say that the time for getting is starting in 3 days. Now is the time for you to grow spiritually. If you can meet me at the time I set, things that might have taken a long time to change can happen in these 3 days. It is possible to make quick progress, but only for those who are ready, aware, and willing to move in harmony with my spirit. The beginning will happen this coming week. This week, I'll start giving you sacred knowledge and clear direction for the next step in your journey. Even though the outside world may look be calm, and a lot of things inside you will start to wake up. Today is not the day to move aimlessly or live without a plan. Today is the day to pay close attention, because my spirit will begin to impress upon you new ideas that have a lot of promise, even if they don't make sense at first. Think of people you should get in touch with or forgive, solutions to problems you've been having, short visions of places or options you hadn't thought of before, inner urges that may even move you in an instant. Do not forget these details I give you this week, my child. They show you the way to move forward. A lot of people don't make progress because they don't pay attention to what I say when I'm still. This week is your one-on-one meeting with me, and I'll give you the information you need for the next week. To put it simply, this is when I will talk to your heart in a soft way. My child, if your spirit isn't at peace, you might miss the small signs that point you in the right direction. Relax your heart. Pay close attention and get ready. Write down what comes to mind. Think about your deep thoughts and goals. A small understanding today could lead to the lesson that changes your path by the end of the week. Things will begin to happen this week. You will be able to clearly hear the clear calls to action that you felt before. I told you things when you were quiet, and now they will show up as chances, choices, and urges that need your quick answer. Roots may start to show up over time. Unexpected messages and connections with people who are a good fit could happen all of a sudden, but these changes will become stronger as you move forward with courage. Some people may want to get in touch with someone they thought was no longer important to your path. Let go of any tie, habit, or situation that makes you feel safe but holds you back. Say yes to things that seem too big for you right now. This is what this time period is all about. My child, you might not understand the whole journey, but I want you to just begin. This week is not the time to hesitate or think too much. It is the exact time to answer when I call on your spirit. Every act of faith gets you ready for the clear vision that is coming this week. We can be sure of something this week. This is the moment when your quiet requests, along with my subtle guidance and your brave answer, finally become real. This coming week, my plans that I've already started will be fully realized. Today helps us understand what once felt hazy and far away. You will feel more sure. Your path will become straight. Heavy things will become lighter. There will be no more uncertainty. Things that seemed far away will get closer. You might even be able to hear my soft voice. That's right. It will be more than just a relaxing thought. It will be a clear sign that you are right where you belong. Now is the time for clear proof for you. This is when I confirm the plan I have for your life. My approval depends on what you decide, and doors will open that no one can close before you. What you have been looking for, with sincere desire and long-lasting patience, will be blessed by my everlasting favor. My child, I will not do what is meant for you to do. Still, I'm ready to move if you are. What I want to do depends on how willing you are. If I've set these days aside for big progress, how ready you are will determine whether you just watch or fully take part. Here's how to get ready for these important times. Cleanse your insides. Let go of anything that takes your attention away from my way. A clear heart is open to clear thinking. Stay away from what is drawing your attention. Calm your mind and the world around you. You should set aside time to be still. Give up small comforts to improve how you see things. Please pay close attention, my dear. Write down what you hear. A spirit that isn't at ease might miss my gentle leading. Move right away. There should be no doubts or arguments. Full trust in me makes it possible for deep experiences. It's not enough to just get ready for what might happen. You're getting ready for unusual events. These aren't like other days. These are major changes. Let me be clear, kid. There are times that I set aside that change people's whole lives. You can miss important moments that will change your path and the paths of those close to you. Life doesn't always give us second chances. You can't always get to some roots if you don't choose them. This is one of those times. At this point, you stop just living and start building. Stop questioning and begin to accept. Stop not waiting and start doing. It's not just about 3 days. It has to do with the rest of your life on Earth. It has to do with getting my exact plan to work. Whether you respond now, get ready now, or lean into this now, you will look back and say that those times changed everything. You'll remember them as the big change that made all the difference. You may also remember that I gave you these days not as a hint, but as a clear call. It's more than just talking to each other. It's an important intersection. Pay close attention. My closeness is clear. There are new routes coming up. People are quietly sharing what they understand. In the unseen world, bonds are being made. And I'd like to invite you to a deep development. The plan I have for you is not for a long time from now. It's here today. On a mental level, there is an urgent need, a call that won't be made again in this way. How you react to these words will either move you closer to your fate or keep you stuck in old patterns. Do not wait. Do not think twice. Be very careful with this. Please follow this way. Don't just brush it off as common sense. This doesn't happen often. This makes sense. You are being stirred to act because of this awareness. I have set aside this coming week for major progress. As a result, get your heart ready. Make a decision. Accept what you're given this week, and then move forward with confidence into the future that's waiting for you. Because after this, my child, things will not be the same for you. Your way can't really move on without this message. There are times when I step out of the normal flow of things to answer your call. Now is one of those times. This week is different. It stands out. This is the start of something you won't be able to stop. What I'm getting ready to release will not be stopped. The changes I'm about to make in your life can't be undone. Something out of the ordinary has already started, even if you can't feel it yet. Things have changed for the better. The exact paths of my timing. I am about to fill your life with energy, progress, and clear blessings now that the doors are open. You have been wanting to change, and now that change is coming. You were looking for a sign, and this is it. It wasn't just words. It was a straight confirmation from me. This week, things that were hidden will become clear. The private messages you got will be made public as proof of your progress. My beloved child, you are about to see a huge truth. That comes from the core of my being. And nothing about this earth can get in the way. Soon, you'll have a strong sense that you are being called. You will see roads appear where there were none before for no apparent reason. Your journey is about to get a huge boost from me. Do not think that today, my darling, is just another moment passing. There is no power in the world that can stop the beginning of something so truly holy. Please be quiet now, my child. Take a few deep breaths and think about this truth. The very course of your existence is about to go through a big change. There is a huge event happening, something that is much bigger than what your eyes can see. I am about to show you a chance that can never be turned down. The things I'm doing will change the very core of what you thought you knew. Today isn't like any other day. It is a perfectly appointed beginning to a season of clear speed. What was held back will now come out. What seemed impossible to achieve will soon be very easy to do. Remember this day, my child, because it's when I officially became a part of your life. It's not just getting close to the change you've been waiting for. It is now fully present and brings with it my clear mission. You won't have to push this. The way will just show up, and all it asks of you is trust as you move forward. This is the time that was set. There may have been times when you felt like you had to wait a long time or were frustrated because it seemed like all of your options were closed. But now I tell you, my dear child, the time of waiting is over for you. My plan is ready, and it brings power, accuracy, and a clear sense of what I want to do. What looked like wasted time was actually getting ready. What you thought was quiet was actually me carefully planning what would happen, which you couldn't see. I will always remember you, my love. I'm now close enough to touch. Now is the exact time for you to reach your goal. My time is just right. My will doesn't guess. It makes clear. You didn't just have to stay alive to get to this point. This isn't just a good time. This is a scene from me. You're not behind. You're not behind schedule. You're right on time for something much bigger than you can imagine. Today is your chance to get up, walk through the gap I've made, and welcome the divine progress that will help you rise. Don't be afraid. Let go of your doubts. This is more than just getting around limits. It has to do with reaching the full promise I always had for you. My beloved child, once I start something, nothing can stop it. The move I'm making is very strong. It starts out slowly, but grows up to a powerful force that no one can stop. This is more than just a nice thought. I'm making this fact real. I don't wait for things to be perfect. I make roots where there aren't any, and life where there is none. When I say something new, that word gives me all the power. I'm about to bring you what you need during your worst times. I'm about to get rid of things that have been in your way for years. There is no stopping the change that is going to happen. It's not about how much money you made, my loved one. It's about what I meant. What stood against you will now be the stage for my glory. Every obstacle, delay, and enemy will give way to the power of my progress once it takes off. I will make a way for you where there didn't seem to be one. What used to be too much for you will now be your way to freedom. That moving forward will feel good today. That one trusting act, one giving up of will, or one believing breath will start it all. From there, it will grow. People will be able to access my identity, and you will move forward in ways you can't even imagine now. It's not just a fresh start. It's about how your life shows how great I am. Get ready, kid. I can now see that my power is moving forward. Now, let's talk about the strength that comes from starting over. The person who is against you wants to keep you stuck in sorrow by constantly reminding you of the mistakes and chances they thought they had. But pay attention to this. Not your past makes you who you are. Your flaws don't make you who you are. I don't learn from your past to shape your present. I'm still interested in you. I have only just begun. This is more than just a nice thought. It's a truth that goes beyond what makes sense. When you gave me your heart, old things went away and a new beginning was made clear. You have changed into a different person from the person you were during your hardest times. I announce that you are brand new, fixed, and given a new purpose. You're now in a new era where everything starts over. The old problems, the old failures, and the old boundaries, they are now behind you. You should be brave, trust me, and know that I have already taken the first step because I am starting something new. What was holding you back will no longer have any effect on you. The ties you had yesterday won't stop you from the chances that are waiting for you tomorrow. Today is the start of a truly new time that will surprise you. You will see how much you have changed one day, my child. Who you used to be will seem far away, as if a new shining self has been revealed. It was always my plan for you to have this new start. You might be wondering why this time is so important, why this day is such an important start. It's easy to see why. Sometimes, my child, you don't understand why there are stops, turns that you didn't expect, or quiet times. But when I show my hand, the way is clear. I was with you every step of the way, even when you couldn't see it. Right now, today is a very important time for you. This is the time I've been getting you ready for. A time when things will go very quickly. Everything you've been through, every task, every hardship, and every hard moment has led you to this very spot. Now is the time that was meant to be for you. My child, a time of quiet planning is coming to an end. The way forward is now clear for moving forward. I was getting you ready while you seemed to be waiting. My hidden world has already started this change, which makes everything work perfectly. Do not think twice, my child. Let go of what's behind you. You own this one-of-a-kind season. You'll see that every quiet moment of waiting paid off when you walk through the door I'm now showing you. Got your heart ready, my dear one? I'm showing you a new way to live your life. This trip won't be like any other you've taken. It won't ask you to work hard, try hard, or make desperate pleas. With my touch, this hole will open up and lead you to a place of my special favor, peace, and you've been looking for solutions for a long time. This isn't just a different point of view. It's the start of something new. It doesn't depend on other people's opinions or acceptance, my beloved. It comes from my perfect plan for you. I will set a course for you, and nothing will stop it. Not even pushback, delay, or human design. This section holds my own power, and when it comes to life, it brings a fresh flow of my grace and closeness. This road leads to opportunities you haven't thought of yet, to my special blessing, and to the very reason I made you. My dear child, once it's out there, no one or nothing can ever close it. As you go on, you'll find that all the provisions you need have already been set up. Every supply, every link, and every chance will be ready for you when you get there. What seemed impossible at first will suddenly become clear. This isn't because the task is easier, it's because I made room for you. As you become more in tune with my changing design, the restrictions from last season will loosen their grip. Do not look backwards. Do not give up. Now is the time to take a bold step into the future I have planned for you. Each quiet time was planned ahead of time. Every road that looked like it was closed was actually my tender going in a different way. Now you can see the real section, the one I saved just for you. Without any doubt, go through. My beloved, just step in like it's already yours, because it is. I know, my darling, that the way forward can be hard to see at times. It happens a lot. To be unsure, to sense hesitancy, and to wonder if you are really aware of my direction. There have been times when the quiet felt like a burden, when being patient felt like a lie, and when your own resolve seemed too weak for the journey ahead. But I want you to hear what I have to say today. I have been by your side through all of your changes, through your loss, your searching, and your long periods of darkness. I didn't leave your sight at all. Even when you thought about giving up, I was providing support and life to you, even when there was only a small amount of hope in you. I'm about to show you how strong I am. I'm about to show myself to you in ways you haven't seen me before. Now is the time when your faith will pay off. The work you've done in silence is about to pay off in a big way. Right now is the time when your deepest hopes and dreams will come true, and the real mission I created for you will become clear. All of the problems you had were not for no reason. It helped you get ready. Everything you had to deal with wasn't a punishment. It had to do with placement. Now the world you can't see is setting itself up to help you. You're about to have the deepest adventures. As you get ready for this important day, prepare your deepest self. Put yourself exactly where you need to be. Cleanse your mind. Let go of anything that is stopping you from fully accepting my full plan for you. Now is the time to look at your inner thoughts, your goals, and your links, and trust me to take care of them all. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anger, doubt, or other things get in the way of moving confidently through the opening I'm showing you. There is a new road opening up, and you won't want to miss it. The higher worlds are paying attention. Right now is a holy moment. This isn't just a normal day. It marks the start of something that can't be stopped. I'm moving, and it's not possible to check on my progress. The things I'm about to do will not be put off, ignored, or backwards. You need to go with the flow of the shift that is already happening. Prepare. Watch out. Do what you want to do. Because when I call you forward, you'll want to be found ready, eager, and in a good place to receive it. Today, my child, I want you to accept this truth. The forward movement has begun, and you're about to receive the clear favor and progress you have been waiting for. Everything you've seen, prayed for, and thought about is now falling exactly where I want it to. The hidden world is getting closer, and the entrances are becoming clear. Do not forget, you own this season. A big change is coming that will change your path in ways you can't even imagine or have seen yet. Something is coming that will change the way things usually are and show us things we haven't seen before. I've said that this day will be beyond your understanding, not just favorable, but out of reach for everyone. It will be easy to see the roots. Answers will show up without your question. You will feel a power that is unlike any other you have felt before. You might find it hard to accept what's going to happen, but everyone in my area already knows it's true. The agreed-upon time is getting close. Now is your chance to trust what's hidden as well as what's obvious. Do not brush off these claims. Don't let any question get in the way of what I planned for you. Get ready for your deepest self. Make time in your plan to be open and available, because everything will be different when this day comes. You might ask, my beloved child, why this particular time period is so important and why I chose it for my eternal purpose. I'm not just a part of the flow of days. I shape them. I set aside certain times and gave them a lot of thought. It's not just words. It is a season that God chose. My perfect timing has brought about big changes in people of all ages, making real things that seemed impossible. One such case is the day that's coming up. These days are not like any other. During this time, big mental changes are happening. My unseen impact has been at work, getting things in order, getting rid of problems, and making important connections. Now everything that has been prepared will be shown off tomorrow. That day will prove that your faith did not go to waste and that your sincere prayers were always heard. Get ready, my child. Open your inside your being. Get your confidence back. An important time that not only answers your prayer, but also changes your path into a strong witness. Let's take a moment to really understand what I mean when I say that this day will be beyond all human thought. The idea of the impossible may seem far away from how people normally see things. You might think you get it, but to really understand what I'm saying, you have to approach it with firm faith and not just through logic and reason. The truly unimaginable isn't just what you haven't seen yet. No matter how hard you tried, your mind could not have even thought of it. That is the vastness I'm talking about. It goes far beyond what you can think. First, make sure you understand this. What you have known, learned, and experienced shapes how you understand things. What I do, though, is not limited by those rules. I am the source of everything that is hidden and hard to understand. My ways are better than yours, and so are my thoughts. Go beyond your own. When I say what is beyond your grasp, I want you to look beyond what your eyes and mind can see and understand. I want you to know that, my loved one, you have only seen a small part. I'm about to bring something into your life that you don't fully understand yet. We are living in a time of big changes and breakthroughs. This coming day isn't just about a good thing happening. Deep changes are talked about. It's about what has been kept from you, delayed or refused being released all of a sudden to help you. Think back to a time when you felt like there was no way out, no answer, and no way forward. But I step in, and everything changes right away. The course changes, pathways become clear, and what you've been waiting for comes out of my domain. There is a deep truth about how important your intention is. My dear child, being ready to accept what is makes you ready to welcome the truly amazing. I don't answer to doubts. I react to trust that goes beyond reason, into the area of my infinite skills. My child, I'm telling you to expect things that seem out of reach. Do not come to me as someone who is missing. Instead, come as my loved child. Do not settle for bits and pieces when a full meal is waiting for you. Do not give up on your prayers and let your faith show how big my word is. I'm not scared off by big asks. It breaks my heart that people don't have strong beliefs. Therefore, look forward to healing, freedom, and a divine miracle. Get ready for heart to trust in things that don't seem possible. I know the exact moment, but you might not understand the method, and I pronounce that it will come true today. Do not change who you are inside. Let your words show how sure you are. Remember to keep your heart open and clear. Because amazing things happen when people expect them to, and when my perfect timing comes together. I want to talk to you straight, my child. Some of you have stuck with it for years, and others for decades. You have been through tough times, through long stretches of nothingness, through trials. Still, you are on the verge of a very important event. The enemy wanted to wear you down, break your faith, and make you believe that you would never be happy. But because of my help, you kept going. You weren't just sticking with it. You were quietly getting stronger for this very moment. This is the exact moment you've been waiting for. Today, the day is almost here. You will feel my direct involvement in a way that I could only plan. This date on your calendar isn't like any other. This meeting has been set aside just for us. In one deep and holy act, what seemed impossible for the past 5 years will now come true. You will soon be able to walk through paths that you couldn't open on your own. Dear child, the time of your sadness is ending. Now, a deep change is happening all around you. I have started a major change. What seemed like endless waiting is now giving way to a new reality. Even if your eyes can't see it yet, as you see it, the unseen realm is making plans for your good. I am bringing something truly important to the world, a huge revelation that will change every part of you and bring to life things that were asleep. The problems you were having, my dear child, were not for no reason. They were part of a bigger plan to get you ready for what's to come. What felt like it was being held back is now being freed. Please do not ignore the small starts. They often grow into grand displays of my kindness. Your sincere requests have been heard, and now the replies are coming in without any problems. There will be plenty where there was none before. What seemed dead will now grow and thrive. My beloved child, now is the time to take part, not just sit back and wait. You need to be ready for the amazing things I have planned for you. I want to meet people who not only want to change, but are also ready to accept it and live in it. Encourage a deep sense of expectation. Let it show you everything I've made. Get ready. Trust me every day and every single day. Please show that you strongly believe that I am working hard for you through what you say and do. Don't hold back because you're afraid or don't trust yourself. Choose to trust me even though things right now seem to be going against that. Make yourself more sure of yourself and less unsure. Don't think about your fears. Instead, say what I promised. Get ready for the good things that are coming your way. Think about my guarantees instead of toward what you think is missing. I will give my kindness to those who are ready. My child, speak with passion about the good things I'm bringing about. Don't just hold it in your heart. Give it a voice. Say out loud that you're ready for a big change. Get ready for the new journey I'm about to tell you about. You can connect with my strength to make it happen when you talk from a place of trust. Dear ones, the time of waiting has finally come to an end. I'm about to bring about something that will be much bigger than what you can handle now. What you have, not meant to weaken you, but to make your journey stronger. The big change you've been wanting is about to happen. That which seemed impossible to reach will soon be revealed to you. There will be an answer to your serious prayers. Your path forward will no longer be blocked. Things that are truly amazing will happen. This is what I wanted to happen for you. Not confusion or loss, but my chosen blessing and grace. My plan for you has always been to show you favor in ways you can't imagine. And that moment has now come. The coming day will confirm what your spirit has been telling you all along. Get yourself ready, my child. Make your dependability stronger. Do not worry at all. Get rid of anything that is taking your focus away. Get rid of narrow views, because what's coming will be better than what you thought possible. It will bring great strength, deep understanding, deep happiness, and a higher place. As you enter these answers, you may remember that you were looking for them. This isn't just a nice thought. It is a holy statement about your life. The extraordinary is about to come true. That's when you'll know that I was the only one who could have made it happen. The change will be so big that the people who questioned you will have to accept that I am a part of your life. Please let these facts sink deep into your being, my dear. Please don't let this truth escape your grasp. Keep it close. My child, this progress is not just a thought or a far-off hope. There is a real movement, a force that I set in motion that will move you forward. You will feel an obvious pull and a deep knowing that everything is now falling into place just the way I planned. What felt like resistance will go away, and what looked like an insurmountable wall will just give way. You don't have to win this fight. You are asked to accept how things are unfolding. My power is now working for you, making things clear, revealing what was hidden, and clearing the way. Things that are yours. My dear child, there will be times when the sheer clarity of what is happening will make you feel awe. You might find yourself in a situation you could only have dreamed of before, feeling a peace that goes beyond anything you could have imagined. It's not a coincidence. Because you trusted me and I kept my promise, it happened. I never start a project and then forget to finish it. That which I begin, I finish completely and perfectly. That and this chapter I'm opening for you is proof of that truth. You have been through times when you had deep questions and didn't know how to answer them or what to do next, my child. There were times when your determination was put to the test and you wondered if your sincere pleas had been ignored. But I'm telling you now that each of those times had a reason. They didn't go to waste. They did not mean nothing. They made you stronger mentally and emotionally and got you ready for the huge things I'm about to tell you. So it goes. What you went through was just a base being quietly laid for the amazing building that is now rising. So let go of any question you may still have, my dear. Don't feel like you need to know everything before you move forward. Your mind can only understand so much. My idea goes way past its limits. Your job is to trust me, stay open, and walk with peace of mind that I am leading you. Now is not the time to be hesitant or to think about past struggles. Now is the time to actively accept, for accepting everything I've made with a happy and thankful heart. There will be both subtle and clear signs of the deep change I'm talking about. There may be a change in the way you feel inside. First, A calm confidence took the place of old worries, and a clear sense of direction took the place of uncertainty. Then the changes inside will start to show up in the outside world. The conversations will go so smoothly, it's crazy. Without any work, resources will show up, and links will be made that will help you reach your goal. My child, this is not magic. It is my exact time and the fact that I am actively involved in your life. This time is special, my darling, because it marks the end of something. It's the time when all the quiet work I've done in your spirit and the hidden changes I've made to your environment come together to form a clear, real world. You're not just going forward. You are moving into the very core of your planned life and becoming the full version of who I am. He made you to be. There is a deep alignment going on right now, where your deepest wishes meet my perfect will. So, my child, live these next few days with a level of readiness that matches the size of what's coming. Talk about what you hope for, not what you can't do. Show by your actions that you are sure that I am making everything new for you. Please don't let anything lower your excitement. Now is the time to broaden your view, crack your heart open wider than ever, and accept all the goodness I have to offer. I am giving you my all. What I'm about to tell you is not a short-term fix. This is a steady rise. There is a new rule, a clear statement that I am here and that my power is at work in your life. Yes, my loved one, this is a new beginning. A moment of deep soul speeding up. I personally invite you to step into a life that is clear, has a purpose, and is marked by my clear favor. What I'm doing now can't be taken back. It's set. There is no doubt about it. It's also for you. Take this truth to heart, my child, because it will change the course of your life for the better forever. Now is the time you've been waiting for. It's right here. My dear child, the fact that you are here with me and paying close attention to what I say shows how hungry you are. I can see that your heart is ready for change and what I am about to do. I didn't open this holy window at this time by accident. It's a divine fork in the road for your life. It won't stay open either, for all time. Please don't miss this chance. Now is the time to make a choice that will lead you to the peace you want, the meaning you seek, and the breakthrough you have prayed for. Feel this word again in your heart. Come back to it, think about how true it is, and say that you agree with what I said. Do not forget this, my child. You are not just giving when you choose to support this holy job. You are taking part in a holy task. Thanks to your kindness, my words can reach a huge number of people who, surely, you can't wait to hear from me. Join my faithful few, those who really hear and respond, and bring light into a world that is dark. Picture the clarity that will fill your spirit and the energy that will carry you forward as you walk in time with me. Think of yourself as someone who is strong and stable, living out what I have promised in its entirety. This is not the end of what I have to say. I have more to tell you and more knowledge to share. Get the next message that I've written for you. You are always following me, deeper and always leading you forward. Now, my dear, go walk with the knowledge that I will always be with you. God bless you on your journey, and keep your heart safe with my peace until we meet again in the next part of my truth. Do you feel it, my dear child? That deep-seated restlessness and the feeling that things are changing in ways you can't explain. That is not a mess. You are being pushed by the holy shift. I brought you right here, right now, because something important is happening that needs your attention. You can't just feel this way. The hidden world is moving for your sake, and my presence is getting closer. Do not ignore what you know deep down, my child. It is a clear sign that you will look for. Yes, you will feel the heat and opposition because you are stepping into this. The person who is against me can see what is coming out of you, and it bothers him. But please understand this, my dear. The trouble doesn't mean you'll fail. There's proof that the enemy knows how important the road I'm about to show you is. A road that was made just for you. One that will take my spirit and shine light where there has been darkness for a long time. This is not a coincidence, my child. Something important is about to happen, and it has been set up for you. I put a special spark inside you, and I'm about to bring it to the surface. That's why the resistance you feel has grown stronger. That's why the person who is against you has tried to fill your mind with doubt and misunderstanding to hide what is obvious. You will face the darkness when you really know what this time means. No, my child, not by your own strength. Stay close to me. Anyone who walks where I do have led them fights every bad force just because they don't delay anymore. People close to you can feel the trust with which they move. You won't be walking alone as you start this new phase. Some people will be drawn to this change. Others will be able to feel my presence in it. Some people will be touched by how brave you are. Watching you follow me will help other people find their way. What I've put inside you isn't just for you, my dear. It's also for people who are tired and have trouble hearing me by themselves. So, what do I need from you now? Get ready. Do not look for signs in the outside world. Instead, pay attention to what you know deep down. Listen to the soft pull that comes from inside you. Stay away from anything that takes you wrong. Do not give up on what is right. Keep your inner space safe from words that make you doubt yourself. Focus your thoughts, your words, and everything you're doing. You need to make room in your mind for my presence. I'll be there for sure, and when I do, there won't be any time for getting ready. We need to be ready now. Right now is the time to let go of any inner harshness, get a clear picture of the way ahead, and reaffirm your commitment to going on this journey with me. A time of progress is coming up, and only those who are ready will be able to thrive. Let what you do match up with what you feel inside. If these thoughts hit home for you, my beloved child, don't let go of them. Allow them to be. Allow them to settle inside you. Let them make you who you are. Let them do what they need to do, which is why I sent them. The situation is changing, and this flow will not stop to think. It moves forward with people who are ready. You are not just watching this happen. You are actively taking part. My darling, this season is meant to give you peace. Now is the time to get ready. This is the very clear sign you need. Do not ignore this promise from inside you. This isn't a mistake, my dear child. For you, I led you right here at this very moment. Do not let your thinking sway you. Don't worry about this. Don't let your normal sense of reasoning tell you that this is just a coincidence or something interesting. This is how I work in your life. You already knew deep down that these times were set up to get your attention and confirm what you already knew. I know how to get to the people I want to help. More so when they aren't sure what to do or feel like they are drifting. When I'm close, things happen for a reason. Every moment of silence is important. Any time you feel like you're waiting is part of a plan. Every gentle, you feel like the inner nudge is on purpose. Right now, what you're feeling is exactly what I meant. It's not just facts. You are welcome, my child. This wasn't something you found by accident. I brought you here. I knew exactly what this moment would bring for you. I knew you would have questions today. I knew the weight you would carry when you kept quiet. I knew the things you would ask yourself on your own. I asked myself, does this still matter? Am I really meant for this? And because I knew these things, the message got to you, not only to give you more information, but also to change the subject. I am with you on your trip and taking part in it. I'm here with you, and my care reaches out to you in a gentle but firm way, leading you away from distractions and back to the road I planned for you. When I talk, my words make things clear, not fuzzy. My beloved, that clear understanding is here. In this way, I talk to people by making steady inner links and using sounds that hit me in a way that goes beyond words. It goes straight to your heart and your logical ideas. And you're not just seeing this because it feels good. You are here because when you felt it, something deep inside you responded strongly. That strong feeling inside you is your sign, my child. When I call you to a goal, it makes your spirit move. You are going through the same mental movement right now, because this message is about a task I gave you. These thoughts are important for your path, and your inner self knows this. So pay attention to that feeling inside. Don't ignore that strong feeling. That's how sure you are. That's the way to go. It's becoming clear. That's how my presence changes your life. A lot of people will miss this moment. But you will understand this, my beloved, because I only give this level of clear understanding to those I prepare to serve me. You've asked for truth, my child. This makes things clear. You have asked when the best time is. Now is that time. What you asked for. Your future will be shown to you. Now it makes sense to you. More will be shown to you as you go on. My answers don't always come out exactly the way you expect them to, but they always come from me in a clear way. That it is clear, that it is for you, and that it fits with my plan is shown by this moment. Now you need to understand that every door that stayed shut, every prayer that felt like it wasn't being heard, and every moment of silence was part of my plan. If this time had come earlier, as a child, the problems would have been too much for your spirit to handle. If I had let you do it when you weren't paying attention, you might not have used the skills I gave you well. You are stronger and better able to get back on your feet now. You're now more honest. This is the sign right now. My child, you are ready. The way I deal with you is serious and on purpose. It's meant for you to be where you are. You are now moving forward with the same direction that felt like it was taking too long. What felt close and quiet is now speaking.
Clearly through this promise. It has always been possible to talk to each other. You have quieted down enough inside to be able to see it. I want you to be ready. Someone whose life shows truth and who sees things as they really are. I have made this person strong inside of you to stand firm in hard times. A spirit that can carry more weight than others. An inner self that is ready to move and has stopped asking. That time has not passed for you, my dear. You are going through it. Right now. This message is not late. It's not too early for this to happen. Things are happening just at the right time. My child, when you feel that strong pull inside, that's me leading the way. Forget about what interests you and the habits that held you back. I'm calling you beyond what's on the surface. I'm taking you to a place that I've only opened for certain people. This is something I want you to remember, my beloved, because I'm about to use you in ways you haven't seen me use you before. Had experience. As chances come up and you strongly feel my presence at the right time, you won't wonder if it's meant to be. You'll just know. I never fully prepare someone for something without a reason. Changes are happening in the world we can't see. Where there seemed to be no life, a new spirit is stirring. A new start is taking hold. There's something getting stronger. My child, if you feel this now, it's not just for you to see. You are being put there to help make it happen. This isn't just more of the past. Things aren't going back to the way they were. What's going on now is completely new. I am making a big change inside you, my sweet child. Not just making changes to the outside world. Your spirit is being cleansed, and your steps are being firmly set on the path I have planned. There are always quiet signs that I am close to you. You may have noticed these small signs when you least expected them, but you didn't fully understand what they meant. Know this, my love. Everything that happens in my care for you has a reason. There is no chance in these events. These are the points at which I want you to know I'm nearby. When my spirit moves, it doesn't stay still for long. Heaven doesn't hold back. When I gain power, it's not easy. If the time change is big, like the one you're about to enter, it's not always smooth, easy, or simple to welcome it. It shakes the ground beneath you. It breaks up bad habits. It gets rid of what was there and builds what has to stay. This change isn't going to come slowly. It will change more than just the surface of your life. It will shake the roots that are below the surface. Yes, that's right. Because what has been kept secret needs to come out. Things that aren't seen must be seen. What seemed to be dead must be brought back to life. And sometimes shaking the ground is the only way to wake up something that has been sleeping inside you. It's not chaos. For a holy reason, I am stirring things up. My spirit is not causing damage. It's separating people. The kind that tells the difference between what is holy and what is just nice. That shows you the difference between what used to help you and what is now holding you back. When things get tense, everything that was hidden shows itself. And understanding comes to those who are willing to stay strong during the chaos. My child, you've already felt this, right? There is a feeling of unease. The links are changing. The things you're used to seem different. What used to make you happy now makes you feel empty. The conversations are more serious. Some places don't feel right. And places where you felt calm before, you can now feel a little off. No, that's not spiritual confusion. That is the holy shift that you need to make. Heaven is breaking up the silence because it's time to move forward. Not literally, but in your spirit, it will feel strong, like being pulled apart, or an old thing being broken open. It won't hurt you, but it will get you ready for something much bigger than you.
You would have looked for yourself. What comes into being for a good reason is often brought about by spiritual energy. You're still in charge. With this step, you're letting go of things that don't fit on your next path. Yes, this will make you feel bad. There are times when what seems like habit is really a place where you are stuck. Things can't really stir the spirit unless they are totally rearranged, and you've been chosen to carry something too important for a simple starting. The things that run through you will fight the shadows. It will deal with the way things are now. It will shine light on places that have been dark for a long time. And that kind of work doesn't come easy. It gives you love and strength. You've been getting ready out of sight so that you can stand firm in public, and that kind of season is coming up for you. Don't worry if things seem to be falling apart. Don't worry if things that seemed safe start to change. When people leave or old habits come back, don't question what you know. Break down. You are not being judged. You are being made new. Things that don't fit with where I'm taking you are being taken away. Everything that makes you feel good is being messed up in your life. It is being done away with false calm, false ties, and false understandings. Because the ground you stand on needs to be solid for what is about to happen. It's not enough to just stand through the shaking. It has to do with accepting it. Let my spirit stir up what needs to be stirred. See the false ways you can let yourself fall away. Let the broken ways of doing things fall apart. What stays will be true, proven, deeply set, and ready when the shaking stops. The next way you say it won't just be a repeat of the last one. Under all the fear, doubt, and keeping back, you will be shown who you have always been in a holy way. Don't try to fight my spirit's strength. Don't run away from the shaking. Don't turn down the loud sound. What seems like a ruckus is really where holy things begin. We're not seeing you cry. You're making progress. The person who is against me is scared. That fact alone tells me something about the time you are in, my dear child. Not because someone is trying to hurt you, but because something inside you has changed. The enemy isn't coming from a position of strength. His answer comes from a place of desperation. He knows what you have. Inside his ghost world, he has felt the shaking. He knows the holy reason you were born. Becoming clear, He's scared of what will happen when you trust it again. It's not about what you did. It's about changing into a different person. The enemy saw how much you paid when no one was looking. He saw you go through tough times that should have been too much for you. He thought you would give up after all the pain. He thought that the most recent deception would make your heart tough. He believed that the peace in heaven would dull your mind. But what he didn't see coming was how strong you are inside, my child. You didn't just stay alive. You still believed in me. You talked to me, even when it seemed like I didn't have any answers. You kept going even though you couldn't see the results of your hard work. You didn't give up, even when no one else did. And something was being built in the quiet places. Every step of respect, every deal made in silence, and every tear she'd added up. You were stronger, had more power, and could see better after doing it. Now your enemy knows what's going to happen. He knows you're not just in the market for a way through, but moving into a spot where your appearance will have a bigger effect on more people. I gave you a gift that is good for more than just you. It will spread to other people. This is what your enemy fears the most. Your enemy doesn't care about what you're thinking. He is upset about what you did. He gets upset when you speak clearly, act in a pure and honest way, and when your words reflect my reality instead of the way things are in the world around you. A soul that is rooted in me and stands strong is a threat to all systems of darkness. You don't fully understand how many problems your enemy has set up to try to stop you before it's time to show forth. This is why problems have come up out of the blue, old feelings have come back to you, and people from your past have shown up just as you were able to concentrate. These things don't just happen. This is the tension you can't see that shows up in your daily life. Don't let it pull you in. These days, the liar does everything they can to try to move you from where I put you. He knows how powerful it is to be in the right place at the right time. He shouldn't get in the way of what I want to do for you. He only wants to slow down your progress. He wants you to be so caught up in arguments, old habits, looking back, or comparing yourself to others that you miss the chance that's right in front of you. But now you know more, my child. Because you've been through a lot, you know what comes from me and what is a lie. You've been pushed around enough to know the sound of lies. You've cried enough to know what it costs to not follow my truth, and you won't go back. That known thing should not take you off track now that you have come so far. The liar is interested in how stable you are inside, how determined you are, and how you don't let fleeting feelings change your mind. He's scared that you will now choose your reaction instead of just reacting. That you're not driven by need anymore, but by a quiet strength. Now this is who you are. Not just someone who endures, but someone who actively interested in my goal. You have learned to keep going even when no one is looking. No one else was around while you were getting ready. You clearly understand what I'm saying. No longer do you need other people's permission to follow the way I've set for you. In this way, you pose a threat to the realm of darkness. Do not get the problem you feel wrong. No, my dear child, it doesn't mean you failed. It shows that the opposition knows what's going to happen. When the forces of darkness get angry, it's close to me now. You are getting closer to that now. So let the chaos happen. Let the enemy get stronger. Let the enemy show how angry he is. As none of these things can stop what I am doing. Those who are against me cannot take away what I have created. And anything that comes from my spirit will last, no matter what the enemy does. The way you live says more about you than the problems you have. The people who are against you are not wrong about what you did. It's because you are finally walking in line with what I know to be true. You're back to life. You now know where you should go. You are free from fear, shame, comparing yourself to others, and not knowing what will happen. Now, you are a force that darkness can't stop. My child, I didn't just put you here to get by. I didn't make you just to pass the time or walk around aimlessly. Deep inside you, there is a strong, holy energy that comes from me and is written into the very core of your being. It speeds up when you connect with me. When you hear my truth, it wakes up. When you see wrong, it burns. And lately, this inner fire has been going off more often. It's not a mistake. This is my call. I haven't just told you to have hope, I've also told you to build, not just to think about, but to show. Not only to hold a truth, but also to show that truth. The world doesn't need more of the same. There needs to be a voice that sounds real. That's why the energy hasn't changed. This is why you've felt the same way other people do, not hold on to you. That's why the easy way never seems right to you. You were not made for everyday life. You were made to shine for my glory. Not the kind that makes you feel good about yourself, but the kind that shines when you give in to me, walk cleanly, and do what I say. And this light is now rising inside you. In quiet times, you've felt it. You've known it when other people found happiness in things that no longer make you happy. You've carried a weight you can't put into words, an unwavering desire and an inner knowledge that you are meant for more than just ease. I didn't just save you for your own safety. I chose you to be sent out. The next few months are not about getting better for yourself. Doing what's inside you is what it's all about. I want to find people who can hear my quiet instructions. My loved child who chose to be close to me over what other people thought. People who would rather walk the way of truth alone than settle with the crowds. You are one of these. The world might not always see this in you, but I do. Spirit does it, and so does the enemy. That's why the enemy got stronger. This is why the fight felt planned. An inner truth is now coming to the surface, and it needs your attention. What was quiet is now speaking up. What was kept secret is about to be shown. You have a holy quality about you that makes me both like and dislike you. But don't be scared of how hard it will be. Don't be afraid to do what I've asked you to do. You are ready for this because I got you ready. Your past has shaped who you are now. You for the duty that lies ahead. You didn't waste time. You got something. You didn't miss your chance. You were getting ready for the real moment. Now is the time to show what you've got. You won't have to say anything about it. Your life will talk for itself. People will notice when you're there. The peace and quiet that I put inside you will calm down everything around you. You don't show up making noise that doesn't mean anything. You carry something real. The path I showed you is new. There's been no walking this way. Not you. Not the people who came before. Not in line with how things work in this world. I didn't tell you to walk on old ground. I told you to take things apart and put them back together. Let go of old habits that have been passed down. Let go of the rules that everyone agreed on. When there was silence instead of truth, speak up and put something real there instead. Something that will be important after you're gone. There's a readiness in you to go into the unknown. My kid. People who are the first to step out often don't. Bring a plan. They go down rough paths that other people avoid. They get through rough spots. They keep going, even when things are hard, and listen for my truth, even when things aren't clear. Yes, this road can make you feel like you're by yourself. Yes, it does ask a lot of you. There will be times when you doubt its worth. It's not punishment that makes you feel hard. It gets you ready. The parts of you that aren't quite ready for what's coming next are getting stronger. Why you do what you do now is becoming more pure. It's getting easier to carry more. And hidden places where fear lived are becoming clear. You will need a strong base for what I give you to hold. As you wait, don't think that I've shut the door. Don't think that the lack of sound means I'm not nearby. Things are being put in place without being seen. Not because I'm not sure, but because I want to be clear. Care must be taken when making something that will last a long time. What I'm building with your help isn't just for your comfort right now. It's for what you're going to leave behind. You're not just building for today. You're getting ready for what's to come. This is why the person who is against me has been working hard against you lately. He's not really interested in what you have. He wants what you're about to share with the world. When someone like you gives me their whole self, the darkness lets go. It does more than just make you feel better when your spirit breaks free from the old ways of fear, lies, and settling for less that have been passed down. Keep your own way clear. It sends out waves that hit everyone who is connected to you. You may have thought about why things seemed so heavy, why you have to carry such a heavy load, and why people don't always get you. How come resistance met you right when you tried to walk with me? What's really going on though, my child? The person who is against me doesn't fight things that don't hurt him. You have a light with you that shows things as they really are. You have words that can open doors. You're heavy not because of what the world says, not what they see or give you, but how you give yourself to me. What you're going to say next won't be small talk. It will mean something. It could feel rough. It will get through. It won't please everyone. Some will fight back. Some people will question your place. Some will laugh at how clear your life has become all of a sudden. Don't try to defend it though. Live it. Because the next part of your journey isn't about getting people to do what you want them to do. It's about letting people see things. People will already know who I am. Putting. It will be clear from the fruit. It will be clear that I am with you. The deep love in your eyes and the steady tone of your voice will make it clear that I have been with you the whole way. If you work hard on your own, you won't get anywhere. There were times when it was quiet, and you were hiding with me. You were also tested in places like these. That's why what you say won't just make things happen. It will wake people up, make things clear, make me hungry, and show me what was unseen, and make light. This is the reason you had to dig deep. This is why it hurts to let go. That's why you couldn't skip steps or move quickly, because having me there doesn't mean as much on fast roads. And what's on you now comes from my being here, not from people trying. It's time to go outside, not because you finished everything, but because I feel the same way about you. Your heart is ready. You've given me your will, and you see more or less clearly. But really, you don't need to see the whole trip ahead of you. You only need to keep taking the one step in front of you. You don't need a lot of people around you. All you have to do is remember that I am close. People don't have to say yes to you. I already say yes to you. Do not make easy things hard. Don't question what you know to be true. Don't hold back either when the time comes. You're moving forward without being pushed by your own goals. Because of the work I gave you, you are going. That's why following my lead will help you do much more than you could on your own, my love. There's a reason why you've been feeling heavy lately, my love. More than just sadness, there's a weight on your spirit. There's a sense that an era is ending and a holy door is about to open. This is not a lie. There is nothing else you can see. What you feel is real. Things are moving in the world you can't see. No matter if you feel ready or not, you are at the entrance to a holy place. Getting there. People will see your growth inside before they see it outside. A time when your spirit can spread out. You have a bigger fire inside you. And being quiet is very important. That's where you are now. The people around you might not understand this moment, but the life I gave you does. You're not stuck where you are. Now is a holy time of change for you. A time that I have carefully set aside to help you stand strong before you move forward. Real changes don't make you feel calm, so yes, it does feel empty. A good map. They make you know for sure that you need to move. Almost never do you have a full picture of where you're going. You know you can't stay where you are. You're no longer stuck in old ways of thinking or old places you stood or were. And deep down, you know there is no going back, even if you still miss some things that you left behind. Through hard times and seeing things, you've learned things that have changed you deeply. There's been a change inside you that it can't be undone. Don't try to make yourself small now, my dear. It wouldn't matter if you tried. My child, staying still won't protect you. Making up reasons to wait won't help you. Stopping won't protect you. Because the life I put inside you is now pushing you forward. It won't let anyone see you. I called you. You are marked as unique. I'm giving you an important work. This road you're on wasn't made by people. It has nothing to do with names or where people are. It is a holy charge from me alone, and no one else has to agree to start it. It was quiet when I showed it to you. You learned to carry its weight before anyone else did, long before anyone said anything nice. And the time you spent hiding made you ready for what's to come. When you were by yourself, you learned to love me. You learned to keep your cool when everyone else was quiet. You learned to keep the knowledge I gave you safe when no one else could see it. You learned to walk with me even when it was cold, meant being apart. You learned to depend on me even when it wasn't clear what would happen. Things like these are not small, my love. These pieces of your past are not just thrown together. They are the quiet signs that show who is ahead. That's what you are. One who goes first. The person who moves forward, not to get attention, but to make room for something bigger. For the people who will come after. For people who haven't opened their eyes yet. For those who think the only option is to just keep going. You prove that a different road exists. For me, being set apart is still very important. That giving yourself to me still has power, and that being close to me still has the most power. This is why your journey has been different, and why you haven't seemed to be able to settle down. You weren't created to follow the ways of the world. You were brought into the world to show me the truth. This time of year, those who don't just touch my presence, but live in it, hold it close, and protect it, are being given a holy charge to create places where people can really connect, that will last beyond trends and times that come and go. My child, you have a clear path set out for you. That is, not one for someone else, but one that was made just for the grace I have given you. Your steady heart is still in my sight. You kept going forward. Even though you felt completely alone, you didn't give up on the journey. The road ahead will be hard, but I will be there with you every step of the way. There will still be tough times. There will still be stress, but I will also be there to refine you, give you new strength, give you chances, help you take quick steps, give you peace like no other, and set aside holy meetings for those who didn't give up in the quiet times. You will speak with clear intent. You will move with a clear mind. You will always remember the times you spent with me, not because other people said you were ready, but because I told you I loved you when no one else was looking. Don't let fear stop you from doing this moment. Don't make waiting your favorite thing to do. Do not follow people who do not have my spirit. You've already planned this part of your trip. You're just getting into it now. It's not something I haven't thought about before you enter. You are about to walk into something I have set up for you. And now, my dear, you're not coming without anything. As my child, you bring the signs you carry, the deep fire inside you, the knowledge you've gained, and the loyalty you've shown. And soon you will understand why none of it was meaningless. This is a holy journey, a turning point, a moment that changes the way you move forward. After this, things will never feel the same again. This strong feeling you've been having has a reason. Not just heavy feelings, but also stress in your heart. It seems like one holy activity is ending and a new one is beginning. You're not making this up, my love. Things are not bigger than they seem. What you feel is real. I'm getting closer to you. The unseen. The world is moving. Also, you are on the verge of a holy shift, even if you don't feel ready. In some ways, Your inner self is getting bigger before you can fully see it. A time when your soul calls out to me, my dear. Your inner power grows, and times of peace have a lot of weight. That's where you are now. What the world's noise may not see, but the spirit I put inside you does. You're not stuck where you are. You are going through a time I planned ahead of time. Some time to think, formed by me to make you strong before I send you out. That's right, my child. It does feel uncomfortable because these changes don't always make it clear what to do next. They make you know deep down that you need to move forward. You don't always know exactly where you're going. You only know that you can't stay where you are. You're no longer stuck in old ways of thinking or in the places you used to live. My child, even if you still miss some things that you've left behind, your spirit knows you can't go back. You have seen too much truth. You've been through too many hard times. You are now too aware of the truth. There has been a deep change inside you, my dear. Not just a choice on the surface, but a deep turn. No matter how much you want to, you can't get smaller now. You won't stay safe if you hold back. You won't be helped by looking for reasons. It won't protect you to wait. You are being asked to be your real self by the life that is growing inside you. Know how important it is to give your whole life to me. Know this, my child, that you find real power when you give up your own will and follow mine. The best strength you can find anywhere on earth is being close to me. This is why your path has seemed different from others. This is why your experience has been different. My darling, you were not made to reflect how people usually live in this world. You were made to show what it's like to be my presence. And now I'm calling on people who will not only carry my presence, but also keep it close, care for it, watch over it, and build places of prayer that will last longer than passing styles and seasons. There's a special way set aside just for you, my child. It's not supposed to be the same as anyone else's. A way that is just right for the kindness I have given you. Things will get hard on the way ahead of you. Still, my presence will make it brighter. You will have a hard time. You will feel tired, but you will also feel my work that cleans you, your inner strength returning, new opportunities opening up, fast progress, deep peace, and holy times set aside just for you. For those who kept going, even when no one saw them. My child, your words will stand out. You'll take firm steps. You have the mark of having been with me, not because other people liked you, but because you found peace and comfort with me. Don't let fear keep you from this time. Do not just wait for things to happen. Don't let pointless views decide what you do with your life. I've already planned it this way, my love. You're just now getting to it. You're not going to do anything by accident. There has been something ready for you for a while. You won't be going into this new space without what you need this time. My child, you carry the things you've learned along the way, the fire inside you, the insights you've gained, and the love you've grown. And you'll soon understand why none of it was a waste of time. This is a very important turning point, a holy shift, a time when your future will be changed. After that, nothing will feel the same. If you've made it this far, my child, then something holy has grown inside you very deeply. It wasn't just words. It's a holy mirror that shows you who you really are, what you carry, and where I'm taking you now. Take a moment to think about what you just heard before moving on quickly. Take some time to think about how important what you got is. You feel close to me because my spirit is marking this time. I planned this moment for your path long before you got here. My child, you are no longer hidden. You are in place, and I'm ready to do something through you. You're not about to do something normal. The path you have been given has not been taken by anyone else before. Not by you, not by your family tree, and not by the commonly accepted rules in your area. You are not just asked to repeat what has already been done. You have been asked to both take things apart and put them back together again. Break down the old habits that were passed down. Go beyond the limits that were agreed upon, Stop the normal quiet that was going on, and instead of make something that fits with my mission so well that it will last long after you're gone. Your spirit of being a leader rests on you, my child. People who are the first to speak up rarely have clear instructions. They go down roads that other people don't go on. They make their way through rough territory. When they're not sure what to do, they listen for my words and follow me even when the path is hard. It can feel lonely too. There is a good price. There will be times when you doubt its worth. But deep inside you, my dear child, you know this is why God made you. You are not being punished by the strong feeling you are having. It's getting ready. Parts of you that aren't ready for what's coming are being cleaned up by me. My child, you have stayed here and listened with an open heart up until now. It's not a coincidence. Your hunger, that inner pull you felt, is my presence drawing you closer and confirming the truth I put inside you. Everything about this meeting was planned just for you at this exact moment. Make sure you understand this. This is a holy time for speeding up. The ground beneath you is moving, not to scare you, but to help you move forward with the special task I've given you. We no longer need to be afraid to take steps. Without a doubt, I'm telling you right now to enjoy this moment. Please accept this as proof. This is what I want you to do with your life. The fire I've lit in you and the clarity you've gained are not meant to stay hidden. It is a light that is meant to cut through the darkness for others who are lost and looking. Receiving this lesson and letting it settle and shape you is a very important act of service. Give this lesson a chance to really hit you. Let it make you more determined. Don't question the truth you have now. Talk and act on this message for those who need to hear and see my truth so badly. My darling, this is not the end. It is a strong beginning. As you move forward, I will continue to walk with you, guide your steps, and show you the way. You will always have my presence with you. Take my peace, which goes beyond understanding, my strength to face the path ahead, and my love, which will always be there for you.